Alright, this is a weekly love reading for Aquarius. I do have a few channeled messages for you. It's pretty light. So let's get into it with the first card, which would be the love theme of the week, which would be the Three of Swords. In reverse, the Three of Swords in reverse is hurt, painful truth, breakup, argument. Let's see, feeling let down, conflict, separation, rejection, alienation, sadness, and tears. So there's probably a breakup that happened, and I believe that you might be coming back together to forgive one another or move on after pain, or there might be a separation. So if you're married, there's probably a separation and then a divorce coming. If you're just breaking up for the sake of breaking up, then, you know. But also there's some people that will reconcile their differences here and come back together. So for those few, you know, there's going to be some things that you're going to have to talk about, and you're going to have to clear the air on certain issues in your relationship. Okay? So number 2 is going to be love challenge. The love challenge is going to be the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. The Eight of Pentacles in reverse is not putting effort into love, neglecting a relationship. So again, you're probably going to be working a lot, or you're probably avoiding certain problems in the relationship in order to keep the peace, or you don't want to talk about your relationship because it's still kind of not 100% yet, okay? So number 3 is your lesson in this relationship, which is the Page of Cups in reverse. Page of Cups in reverse is a shy, vulnerable partner, emotionally immature partner, or insecurity in romance. So your partner's probably either insecure or you're insecure about certain points of the relationship, and you know, it's a learning curve, you know. So there's probably a lot that you need to talk about, a lot of things that you have to overcome in this relationship, and a lot of things that need to be talked about with your current partner, next partner, partners in general. Okay. I feel like it might be like part of how you meet people. You might not be like the first one to like greet somebody, or you're not that outgoing at the first part of the whole thing. You need to either know somebody for a minute or a while in order to have that type of, oh hi, how are you, blah blah. And you might also select partners that are kind of the counter opposite of you. So there might be that too, or it might be the complete opposite. You're outgoing, and then your partners are very, you know, kind of closed off, introverted, or they don't want to introduce themselves right away. So it's kind of that type of counteractive thing. Alright, so your partner, this partner could be past, future, present, current, whatever you want to say. Their lesson in this relationship is going to be the Star. The Star is the Star is optimistic about love life, healing from past wounds, happiness, acceptance, a developing relationship, love, trust, self-expression, happy relationship, and the deepening of a romantic entanglement or a relationship. So there's something here that they have to heal from, or you might have to heal from, somebody has to heal from it. But there's baggage. Somebody here has baggage. It's either you or your person. So you have to kind of grow from it, or talk about it, or get it off your chest, or actually confront the person that gave you said baggage, so that you have closure. Could work either way. Or you might want to see a therapist, and they can give you the closure that you need so you can close that door, open a new one, have a fulfilling romantic love life. So, we have the growth zone. The growth zone is going to be the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse is external events affecting relationship, love life out of control. So there's something here that is not being fulfilling to both partners in this relationship. One partner wants something else. You want this person or you want something else. It depends of who you're looking at, basically. But you're looking for fulfillment. Both of you are. And it's kind of like it might not be with each other at the moment, because it's like two imperfect people coming together and then you want different things, or you're easily tempted by somebody else, or one of you is still in love with your ex, which if the opportunity arose, you would leave your current partner in order to get back with your ex, which kind of develops into a problem where you can't let go of relationships. So it's, you don't feel 100% after that, let me tell you. Anyway, sex and romance in this relationship, and let's see, it's the last one of this reading. So, number 6, love and romance, is going to be the Nine of Swords in reverse. Nine of Swords in reverse, getting help from partner, alleviating stress by sharing. So you're probably going to have a heart-to-heart conversation about your past relationships and what exactly went wrong with those relationships. And you don't have to be one-sided. You can say what you were doing as well. Some people are very one-sided, and then it lacks transparency where you hear one side of the story and you're like, well, I kind of know, certain things about your personality and who you are as a person. I can kind of fill in the blanks. But at the same time, it's like the relationships ended because somebody didn't feel 100% comfortable with it. So it's that type of cycle. And you might actually get partners that were very not okay, or they didn't know what they wanted out of a relationship, and you were trying to make a stable relationship with somebody who wasn't sure, and that's a problem. But with this current relationship, I think this person does want to be with you. It might be for different reasons than you expected, but you kind of have to take that with a good, bad, whatever, because if they see something in you, then that's what it is, and you kind of have to live with it. But if they're with you for the wrong reasons, you kind of have to reevaluate that as well. So it's always a question. It depends if the bond is strong enough to withstand it, or if it's going to be a temporary, which temporary seems to be the norm for some people. So, don't try to fulfill a love life that's very not 100% stable. There's some points in people's, emotions that are going to be very unstable. So, with this relationship, there is hope, love, and trust here. So, you are going to talk about a lot of things in order to clear the air, and so that they can understand your weaknesses and your points of, baggage and stuff like that. And everybody has baggage. You can't be like, oh, I don't have baggage. If you've ever been in a relationship, you have baggage. It might be something very different from what you were expecting, but there's baggage. Anyway, Aquarius, hopefully this helped you out in some way, shape, or form, and it gives you perspective. With me, I kind of, I think there's a lot more to it, but right now it's just grabbing the surface. You might have to tell your current person about a lot of stuff and a lot of uncertainties and a lot of emotional pain that you suffered. My hands are like twitching, so I know it's emotional pain or trauma or something. So you're going to have to tell them about that. anyway, hopefully this helped you out in some way, shape, or form, and I will see you in the next reading, hopefully, and I wish you the best. This week is kind of a little uneven, so a lot of people were getting more cards than usual, some people were getting too few cards. I had to, kind of stuff the deck, as they say, counting cards. But, yeah, this relationship, it has to be built up before it gets going, but it's not a bad relationship. So, anyway, I will see you in the next reading, alright? Later.